Federalist Paper for Canada, number 11. Liberty beyond the border. The duty of a free people in a world that watches. By a citizen of the North. To the people standing at the threshold of their own sovereignty, liberty is not the end, it is the beginning. What follows the bold act of independence is not ease or comfort, but duty. A government of free men and women cannot be built by spectators. It must be shaped by those who are willing to take the weight of their freedom on their own shoulders and walk forward as stewards, not subjects. If we are to step outside the failed experiment of the Canadian Federation and build something new, it must be built upon one truth, that any government we create shall be of the people, by the people, and for the people. Not ruled, not managed, but represented, trusted, held accountable, and above all, limited. 1. The responsibilities of a free nation. To be sovereign is not merely to be separate, it is to be responsible. That responsibility includes defining our values and law, establishing borders that mean something, creating trade relationships rooted in mutual gain, not dependence, speaking with one voice in the world while protecting local voice at home. A government born of liberty must never forget that its sole legitimacy comes from the consent of the governed. Its role is not to control, but to defend the space in which its people live freely, work honestly, and dream without permission. 2. Foreign policy is not a handshake. It's a reflection of who we are. How we speak to the world reflects who we are at home. We must not inherit Canada's weakness, nor its apology for existing. We must step into the world with clarity. We are a free people choosing to live under a government that serves us, not the other way around. Therefore, our diplomacy must be rooted in mutual respect, not subservience. Our treaties must protect the liberty of our citizens, never compromise it. Our alliances must enhance sovereignty, not dilute it. No foreign agreement shall ever override the rights of a single citizen. No trade deal shall ever take from our children what they did not consent to give. We are not for sale. 3. The border as a line of integrity. Liberty requires boundaries not to divide people, but to define self-government. The border of the Confederation of the Free must be clearly marked and constitutionally respected, enforced with fairness and compassion, governed by laws written by the people and for the people, not dictated from above or abroad. Each province will maintain authority over its ports of entry, its immigration needs, and its labor demands within the framework of Confederation law. But none shall surrender that right to a bureaucratic elite as Canada has done. 4. Peace through responsibility, not appeasement. We are not isolationists, but we are not beggars. We will engage the world with strength and goodwill, forming trade and security agreements that reflect our identity as a free, producing, sovereign people. But we will never again bind ourselves to treaties that require us to obey before we are even heard. Our military will be defensive. Our alliances will be mutual, and our values, freedom of speech, private property, faith, family, and hard work will be non-negotiable. 5. A government that cannot forget where it came from. Every official, every law, every policy of this new confederation must bow to the citizen, not the other way around. That means treaties must be ratified by representatives who are locally chosen. Emergency powers must expire unless renewed by the people. No government agency shall make rules with the force of law unless directly authorized by elected citizens. We will not replicate Ottawa in miniature. We will build a government so lean, so accountable, so close to the people that it must listen or disappear. 6. To the world, watch what a free people can build. Let the world see this not as rebellion, but as renewal. We are not leaving for the sake of leaving. We are building for the sake of living fully, freely, and finally, on our own terms. The Confederation of the Free will begin with limited power, clear laws, and borders that protect, not imprison. It will make no apology for wanting to raise its children free of debt, free of dogma, and free of coercion. We do not ask the world's permission. We offer it our handshake and expect the same in return. The hard road of liberty is ours to walk. To the children who will write the next chapter of this land's story, this is the cost of being free. It is not comfort, it is not safety, it is not peace at any price. It is the daily duty to govern yourself, to build institutions that serve you and your neighbors, and to defend the fragile miracle of freedom from all who would smother it in the name of order. We choose liberty, we accept the burden. And in paper number 12, we will examine the soul of a free confederation, the kind of citizens this new nation must raise, independent, moral, and unafraid. Until then, a citizen of the North.